everyone's having a fantastic day. Now this is just a really quick update on my cacti and succulent collection to tell you what's happening in January. Now as you know, January is a quiet month for cacti and succulents, especially the cacti because they're all overwintering. But I'm just going to show you what's been happening this month for me, a bit of an update. Now I've got a couple of flower buds coming up on some of my Mammillaria cacti. I'll just show you there. Tiny little buds coming up. They usually start to come into flower from about late January to February. They're sort of like early spring flowering ones, so that's good. And also, I don't really think whether you can see, I can't quite reach into the window here, guys. But my little Opuntia, just there has got a fruit pod on it. It flowered last year, a beautiful bright pink flower, and it's forming a fruit pod, which is absolutely wonderful. So that's going to be, you know when they're ripe, because they start to go purple. So it'll be a good few months before that forms fully ripe to pick up and get the seeds out of it. And also what's really wonderful, what's been happening as well, is obviously I put a video up a few days ago of my Crassula flowering away. It's lovely. Still got all the flowers on it, guys. Been flowering for weeks and weeks now. It's magnificent, which is really lovely. And the also wonderful news is, those of you that remember back a couple of months ago, I did how to propagate your Christmas cactus, how to self-pollinate it by cross-pollinating it. And I'm pleased to say, so far so good. I'll do a separate video in a few weeks when it actually looks a bit more like a fruit. As you can see here, that's the one I pollinated. I did a few of them. Some of them fell off, they didn't all take. But I think that one has taken there because it's actually starting to go green. It's fattening up and there's a fruit forming. So I'm really pleased. So far so good. It's been a success. And I say I'll do an update in that in the future. And just take you along here. Look at this, guys. There's wonderful buds. This beautiful Crassula here. This is one that Rachel at Gardening at Dwenter gave me as a cut-in. And I'm not joking, you look at the size of it, it's absolutely wonderful. And because it gets plenty of sun, it's got a gorgeous deep red plump colour, absolutely gorgeous. Tons of flower buds on that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these flowers. And I'll do a separate video on this when it flowers. And still got my Thanksgiving cacti, my Christmas cacti here. It's been flowering for weeks on end. This has been flowering since November, guys. So that's incredible. And another Crassula, excuse the mess, guys. I've got my fan heater there for when the temperature drops a bit low in here. I've got this Crassula here. It's also called Baby's Necklace. Beautiful name. Beautiful, loads of buds, loads of buds on there. So this is the first time this plant's flowered for me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the flowers. So I'll do a separate video on that. My carnivorous plants there, the Salmoninias and Venus flytraps, they're all still pretty much actively growing because the weather has been really mild. It's been very cold the past couple of weeks, which we needed here because the weather's been a lot brighter. But still everything's sort of plodding on and growing. And oh yes, an update on my lemon tree, which I'm really pleased. Well, I call it a lemon tree. It's actually an orange tree because I bought it as a lemon tree. It had oranges, and then strangely enough, it actually formed. Sorry, a lemon tree. It had lemons, and then it formed oranges a couple of years ago, and that's down to the stock plant obviously being grafted. But then it's another story entirely. I did a video a few months back to say it was going very yellow, and the leaves are all curling, and a couple of you suggested about Epsom salts, and you know, it's been fantastic. I've been using it for a couple of months, and I'll show you this leaf here that was really yellow. It's actually greening up. You can see a little bit of yellow around the edges, but the plant is greening up a treat, and that's, I've just been giving it a tablespoon of Epsom salts in a good jug of in the watering can, and it's greening up a treat. So that, guys, I'm really pleased, and so I'll do more of an update on that in the future, how it goes. My big old Nepenthes is doing really well. And that's pretty much the update in the conservatory. Just take you through into the living room because I've got my Rhipsalis cacti that is absolutely full to the brim of buds. Wonderful. Now look at this. It's absolutely packed with buds all the way along. So this is going to be wonderful with these flowers. Beautiful. And the other one as well, it's a little baby full of buds that I'm really excited about. And it's my little, wonderful, tiny little rosea Easter cactus. Beautiful, it's doing really well. And that's the update, guys. So there you go. I'll take you back into the conservatory now. Try and keep this as short as possible without me rabbiting on too much. And that's the update. And say I'll do a bit more of an update when these all come into flower as well. So I want to send you loads of love and loads of happiness as always from Ireland. Until the next video.